Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Now it's Monday lunchtime. I'm doing some running, obviously, but I wanted to talk about the fact that the last 2 days training for me have been pretty poor, very poor, and how I'm trying to deal with bouncing back from it. This is by no means this is what you should do. The only thing I feel educated enough to do is to talk about how I deal with stuff, so take from it what you will. So we just had the weekend. Saturday I went for the Ribble Gravel Winter Series, so I did a bit of riding, but I should have done a long run. Didn't get up early enough to do it before that. Was there most of the day, tired during the day, going out in the evening, had a little speech to write for the club thing, so like, just didn't happen. And Sunday, banging headache, felt awful, so I didn't train. And that's just what happens sometimes. Now, it's only 2 sessions I've missed, but they were 2 key sessions. In the weekend warrior lifestyle of us mid-pack age groupers, you know, in the week, you do what training you can, and then generally, don't need to work shifts and stuff. When you have 2 days off, or a day off, whatever, you do more training. So that's when I do my long run and long ride at the weekend. So I'm missing those 2 sessions, like they're key. And I can't catch up on them this week, so it's just one of those things. But so mentally, I have to just move on from it. It also got further worse by last night. Liz and I had a pizza, which wasn't on plan. It was takeaway, so that's not ideal either. But that's the first time in 5 weeks we've had a takeaway, and in honesty, before then we were having like 1 a week. So in the grand scheme of things, not bad, but I just felt like I had a bit of a wobble. But anyway, Monday, back on it. I'm not a fan of this like stop-start. You know, I feel like I'm on training plan, off training plan. I've just had a couple of days that haven't been ideal. That is all. So now I just need to pick up and make sure the next few days are ideal. Nothing crazy, don't need to catch up on any training. Obviously I'm a bit fresher, so I probably could do a bit more. But because of life, I can't really train any more than I already am. So this lunchtime run is exactly the same as it would have been if I'd done that big weekend of training. I still had an okay week last week. 6.5 hours of riding, 3.5 hours of running. That's fine, I'm not losing any fitness. It's just not, it's not what I want. So yeah, I try not to get bogged down with it. Just bounce back and don't try and catch one sessions unless you can. If you feel like you're able to, then certainly give it a go, but I can't do a long ride today and then the session I was going to do and so on. So anyway, I can get this run done. Stats on screen, I'll see you later on for a bike sesh. Okay, evening ride time, I've actually done it. So, spoiler alert, 90 minutes in zone 2, I'll leave the stats on screen. Felt really good. I started riding and I joined the Send It squad after half an hour of riding. So I knew I just had to do that ride and then I got 90 minutes in the bank. I didn't do any sweet spot effort, so I'd normally do some short sweet spot, but I decided to do a bit of a longer ride, but without the sweet spot stuff, just to get a little bit more volume in, with weight loss being the aim. Getting that bit extra time in does work as well. Fueling wise, I've stuck to the plan completely today, and I should have fueled during the ride, but Sam sent me a lovely voice note earlier, and we were talking about, you know, listening to the feeling of being hungry. Like as athletes, I'm probably doing a bad job of replicating what he said. As athletes, we do a really good job of fueling all the time and always feeling like we're fueling. He said you need to remember like when you're actually hungry and listen to when you're actually hungry and when you're not. So on that ride, I was a bit distracted because I was talking to people on it, but I was also not feeling that hungry. So I brought a bar in here with me, said have 40 grams of carbs during the ride to eat during it, and I haven't had it because I don't feel like I want it. I'm now going to go and have a good meal and tea, but I think that's just an option there where I've just perhaps saved, you know, cut down those calories a bit without feeling like I need it. It's now 7:20, so I'm going to get showered, changed, have something to eat, and then I'm going swimming as well. So that makes me think I've got a little bit in the bank. I might have something more protein based if I'm going to eat it later. But yeah, it's going all right today. I think the guilt's still there from the Domino's from last night, but I'll be here for a few days yet. But there you go. Anyway, just gonna say hi to Liz. Say hi to Liz and go for this swim. First swim in. I think it's going to be 4 weeks out of the water. Swim done and dusted. Right. I'm so buzzing with that. I haven't set any records. I haven't swam especially far or especially hard, but I've swam pain-free. Just look where I'm walking, and I feel great. That is so motivational for me. I was worried that I was going to get back in the pool and still have a niggle and it'd put me back further. Such a big morale boost that. I don't need to get too carried away. So I swam tonight 100 meters, just testing, and then swim coach Ash got in, so I talked to him for 2 or 3 minutes. Then I swam 700 meters continuously, just nice and steady, and it felt fine. It feels weird, obviously, like I feel like I can't feel the water, and I feel like I can't remember how to swim and breathe and all that stuff, but I'll figure that out. I'm not sure I knew how to do that in the first place anyway. And then I did 2 times 100 at a bit more of an effort. And the first one I thought I've pressed on a little bit there, 1:51. That's about 20 seconds behind my PB. I thought I've really not probably tried hard enough. So the next 100, I gave myself like 2 and a bit minutes recovery just to fully recover. The next 100, I thought, right, I'm going to set off much faster than I think I can hold because I haven't swam for ages. I can't remember what it feels like to swim fast. So I pushed on, swam pretty hard, and swam 1:40. So I was really happy with that, feel fine. Did 50 meters then cool down, so 1,050 meters, just over 20 minutes of swimming. Come on, I'm going to go to the swim club on Thursday night. I am not going to go to any masters sessions anytime soon, I don't think. They're just so sprinty. I think that's just going to be a recipe for disaster, but I'm definitely going to come into the triathlon group on a Thursday night. Here we go, swimming. I've been going all right on the bike and the run, but the swim is where I'm going to make the biggest difference to my overall race in a triathlon. I believe if I can come out 2, 3, 4, however many minutes further up than I normally do and ride with some faster cyclists, that will affect my overall race a lot better, I think. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm stood in a car park. It's raining. I want to go home, finish this video, get in bed, go to sleep, and do it all again tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. I know you're not going to be as buzzing about swimming as I am tonight, but part of the journey, isn't it? Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for some more proper, I can say it now with like conviction, triathlon training.